Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Friday, April 26th, and I'm going to be analyzing the Aussie US dollar starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So on the Aussie dollar, I'm still a big believer that this is going to be an ABC of wave Y, which is part of this big W, 3 waves up, 3 waves down X, and 3 waves up for a wave Y, which should still end up taking out the high of the previous trend. So let's head down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, it's going to be very interesting to see how this weekly time frame candle closes today, because right now it looks like the end of a correction. It looks like impulsive up, wave 1, looks like 3 waves down with a 78% fib bounce, wave 2, looks like we're at the very early stages of a wave 3, 4, and 5, which is what I've been expecting for a very long time, and most likely this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave C, which is a wave C of wave Y. So let's take a look at it on the daily time frame. Very impulsive move to the upside. It does look like kind of an odd pattern. I mean, because it is 3 waves down right here, so it does kind of make you wonder. But if you kind of, forget about trying to count every single little wave, but you just pay attention to impulsive up, 1, 2, 3 down, 2, then that gets you to the conclusion that most likely the wave 2 is over, and most likely this is the beginning of a uptrend, possibly for a big wave 3 of wave C. So let's take it down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, there's definitely been a couple times these last few days, especially yesterday, where it looked like this thing was going to go down and break structure. But the real key to this is that it did go down, but it never broke structure. Never told us that the trend was turning back down. But instead, ever since down here, it's been making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Until I get a break of this series of higher highs, higher lows, I am definitely looking for longs on shorter time frames. Heading down to the 1 hour time frame, my last major structure level is way down here. So even if it does start to go down, I will not be going short, but instead I'll be patiently waiting for a pullback to go long for the continuation of the uptrend. Unless this thing really does break structure to the downside very impulsively and holds below structure, I am definitely looking for buys at the end of every single pullback I see, especially on these shorter time frames. The trend is our friend, and we definitely do not want to fight the trend. So don't forget to join my free Discord group, which is linked down here in the corner. And don't forget to check out my membership program that gives you access to the daily live trading sessions. And it also gives you access to all my swing tradeouts by signing up at my website, fxpipcollector.com. As always, thank you and happy trading.